Hello everyone, good morning. This is Sage live from the 𝐊𝐴𝐚 TV studios and you are watching the Global Market Roundup. While we have a new wave of virus surges casting dark shadows on the global economies, let us see how equity markets are performing at a global level. All the major US stock market benchmarks closed lower on Monday. The S&P 500 and the Dow Jones Industrial Average slipped from their all-time highs set on last Friday as investors started booking profits and looked for earnings to justify the high valuations in equities. Technology and consumer cyclical stocks declined the most on S&P 500, while stocks in the energy and basic materials sectors pulled down the Dow Jones. The S&P 500 slipped 0.53% to 4,163.26. The Dow Jones was down 0.36% to 34,077.63. The Nasdaq Composite Index dropped 0.98% to 13,914.77. The small cap Russell 2000 declined 1.36% to 2,232.00. The US dollar index touched a more than 6-week low. MSCI's gauge of stocks across the globe shed 0.28%, its largest daily drop since March the 24th. The Pan-European Stock 600 index lost 0.07% and emerging market stocks lost 0.01%. MSCI's broadest index of Asia-Pacific shares outside Japan closed 0.12% higher. Nikkei futures lost 1.48%. Treasury yields edged up after posting on Friday their largest weekly drop since June. Oil prices slipped on concerns over rising coronavirus cases globally. The Coca-Cola company reported a 5% year-over-year growth in its net revenue to $9.02 billion and said its volume in March was back to 2019 levels. Earnings per share dropped 19% to 52 cents, while comparable EPS rose 8% to 55 cents. The company also reiterated its full-year 2021 outlook. International Business Machines Corp recorded highest quarterly sales growth in more than 2 years and beat Wall Street targets on Monday, boosted by its bets in the high-margin cloud computing business. The 109-year-old firm is preparing to split itself into 2 public companies, with the namesake firm narrowing its focus on the so-called hybrid cloud, where it sees a $1 trillion market opportunity. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration has reportedly started an investigation into a fatal crash involving a Tesla 2019 Model S vehicle in Texas during the weekend. According to media reports, no one was found in the driving seat, and Tesla shares dropped 3.4% on Monday. An 8.4% drop over the weekend in Bitcoin, in which Tesla has an investment, also weighed on its share price. Top performers on the S&P 500 were Albemarle Corp, up 3.60%, Morgan Stanley up 1.83%, Charles Schwab Corp up 1.76%, and Bank of New York Mellon Corp up 1.61%. Marlin Business Services Corp was up 50.70%, TDH Holdings Inc. up 27.83%. Galectin Therapeutics Inc. was up 26.94% and Chemomab Therapeutics Limited was up 26.52%. These were the top performers on the Nasdaq. On the Dow Jones, Walgreens Boots Alliance Inc. was up 0.92%, Coca-Cola Co. was up 0.60% and Apple Inc. was up 0.51%, as well as Chevron Corp up 0.29%. They were the ones who gained the most. The top laggards on the S&P 500 were Penn National Gaming Inc., who was down 6.94%, Altria Group Inc. down 6.17%, Enphase Energy Inc. down 5.91%, and Caesars Entertainment Inc., also in the red, down 5.22%, Tianri Holdings Limited down 20.99%, and Oriental Culture Holding Limited down 17.38%, Life MD Inc. down 17.25%, 180 Life Sciences Corp. down 16.53%, and they were the top losers on the Nasdaq. On Dow Jones, Intel Corp. was 1.73%, Boeing Co. 1.62%, Nike Inc. 1.3%, and Travelers Companies Inc. 1.01% were the laggards. Meanwhile, the London markets traded in a red zone after strengthening of sterling against the US dollar and identifications of a new virus variant by the Public Health England. The FTSE 100 traded lower by around 0.28% after touching record levels in the previous trading session. The British retailer Marks and Spencer Group shares grew by about 3.48% after the company updated regarding capacity augmentation by building a new automated online warehouse in its existing distribution centre in Bradford, Northern England. The FTSE 100 listed Johnson Matthey had announced a new strategic partnership related to sustainable battery materials production and secured critical raw materials supply. Moreover, the shares went up by around 0.57%. Melrose Industries shares dropped by about 5.45% after it had agreed to sell Nortec Air Management business to Madison Industries for total cash consideration of £2.62 billion. It had dropped the most on the FTSE 100 index. Warehouse specialist London Metric Property had updated that it had collected around 98% of the rent for the March 2021 quarter, and moreover the payment remained consistent across all sectors, with 99% in distribution and 95% in retail parks. Furthermore, the shares went up by about 0.36%. And besides, Canadian Finance Minister Chrystia Freeland on Monday lined up billions in new spending to provide emergency support to an economy battling a virulent third wave of COVID-19. The 2021 Canada budget projects the deficit to hit Canadian $154.7 billion in the current fiscal year. The Canadian dollar weakened on Monday against its US counterpart, pulling back from an earlier one-month high. Canada's 30-year yield touched a one-month high at 2.071%. Canada said on Monday it plans to cut carbon emissions more aggressively and issue its first green bonds, part of a global push for more action on climate change. And that is all for now. Thank you so much for your time watching. Please stay tuned. We will have more live updates from the anchors across the day. This is Sage signing off.